For years, I was obsessed with being the best person in the room. I thought that was the goal. I hustled, I competed, I pushed people aside, all to climb a ladder that I thought led to success. But after all that time, all that effort, I realized I was just playing a game designed for me to lose. In our culture, especially in America, there's this narrative we're all fed. The busier you are, the more successful you are. The more ruthless you are, the more powerful you become. We're taught to be sharks, to be wolves. But what we often forget is that courage built on aggression is just a mask for fear. We bring down our colleagues to get one step higher, but we forget that this ladder doesn't lead to peace. It doesn't lead to fulfillment. It just leads to a lonely, empty space at the top. Think about it. You want to define yourself, but you spend all your time judging the character of others. You want to become rich in possessions, but you end up poor in spirit. You think trampling on others will make you feel secure? No, it does the exact opposite. It just screams to the world how terrified you are of losing your own position. There's a saying that goes, in the corporate jungle, we're taught to be wolves, but a wolf without a pack is just a target. And that's what happens. You isolate yourself in the name of ambition. So you get there. You finally reach that peak you've been fighting for. You have everything you thought you wanted. The title, the office, the salary. But you turn around and there's no one to share it with. You have a luxury car parked in the driveway, but your mind is a complete mess, running 1,000 miles a minute with anxiety and paranoia. You've built a beautiful house, but it doesn't feel like a home. What was it all for? The truth is, the most ruthless people I've met at work are almost always the most fearful. They're terrified. They're afraid that if they stop being aggressive, if they show a moment of kindness, people will see through the facade. They're scared that without the title, without the power plays, they're nothing. Their entire identity is wrapped up in that position of authority, an authority maintained by fear. But true success isn't about how high you climb. It's about how many people you helped climb with you. Kindness in your career isn't a weakness. It's the ultimate sign of confidence. It's a statement that says, I am so secure in my own abilities that I do not need to tear you down to build myself up. I can afford to be generous. I can afford to be supportive. Only truly capable people who are masters of their craft, have the capacity for genuine kindness. The weak, on the other hand, need ruthlessness to survive. It's their only tool. This isn't a new idea. It's an ancient wisdom. Jesus taught in the book of Matthew, "For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world, yet loses his soul?" That question hits hard, doesn't it? It cuts right through the noise of modern ambition. You can have all the success in the world, but if you've lost yourself, your integrity, your soul in the process, what have you really gained? God doesn't look at your job title. He doesn't care about your quarterly reports or your market share. He looks at the scars on your hands from helping others get back up when they've fallen. He doesn't ask how much you earned. He asks how much you gave away. He's not interested in the balance of your bank account, but in the balance of your heart. Sometimes, God allows you to fail at the very top, to lose that thing you worked so hard for, just so he can lift you up from the abyss. He lets you feel the hollowness of worldly success so you can discover the richness of spiritual wealth. Sometimes, he takes away the comfortable chair you're sitting on, the one that made you feel so important, just so you realize that he is the only solid rock to stand on. All those other things, the job, the status, the money there, descend. And here is a hard truth to swallow. A job can replace you in 2 weeks if you disappear. Your company will post your position, interview candidates, and someone new will be sitting at your desk before your coffee mug is even cold. But your family, your friends, your soul, they can't replace you. They will feel your absence forever. So why are we so willing to sacrifice the irreplaceable for the replaceable? Don't lose yourself on the path to the top. It's a terrible trade. Let's be clear. Kindness in your career isn't naivety. It's not about being a pushover. It has the courage to do what's right in a world that often encourages you to do what's wrong. It's having the strength of character to choose integrity when corner cutting is the norm. It's about seeing the humanity in your colleagues, not just their utility. Your job is what you do, not who you are. Let me say that again. Your job is what you do. It is not who you are. It's a role you play, a task you perform. Your identity is so much deeper than that. You are a son, a daughter, a parent, a friend, a creator, a dreamer. Your worth isn't determined by your professional achievements. In the end, leading with love is the ultimate power. Why? Because a leader who rules by fear might get compliance, but they'll never get loyalty. The moment they are gone, the fear disappears, and so does their influence. But a leader who leads with respect, with kindness, with love, their influence remains forever. People remember how you made them feel long after they've forgotten the details of a project. That respect is earned, and it can't be taken away. If this story, this message, touched your soul today, maybe it's a sign to slow down, to take a breath, to look around and reassess what you're really chasing. Share this with someone you know who is drowning in their hustle, someone who might have forgotten their why. Let's start a conversation. Let's bring humanity back to the workplace. Thanks for listening. God bless.